Hi friends, it's me. It's been a long time since I've been doing anything, but yeah, there's been a couple of reasons for that. Number one is that last September I actually lost my job and decided to change my life around in a lot of ways. So one of the main things I've been doing is I've been actually trying to find ways to get my clothing company out there and get it off the ground a little bit. And I realized one of the most popular videos I did here was a fashion show, so why not do it here and tell you a little bit about what I've been doing there. And yeah, this is kind of just a shameless plug while also trying to be a little bit titillating at the same time. So you can get an idea of my clothing line. It's all based off my own artwork. So this is, for instance, called Breaking Horses. This is this right here. So this painting here took me many times to do. But as you can see, it's actually the same design that's here. This is an extra large, which is, it's a good size. I've really enjoyed how it feels. Yeah. And what I'm going to do is just going to show you the range, show you some of the products that have worked, some that haven't worked, get your opinions on them, because if I do it here, I might actually get a reaction because I have a little bit more audience. So this is Breaking Horses, and this here is called Home in the Bay. This is a t-shirt, obviously, and I think it's medium. Let's see. Medium. I think it's medium. We'll find out. But yeah, this was another painting I did. It's actually down here in my done pile. This is all my done paintings that I'm looking to do whatever with. But yeah, this is how it fits on someone who's around 210 to 215. So yeah, this is where it fits. And yes, you'll have a little show every middle time. So I hope you enjoy this part of it, because if nothing else, not only do I get to show off, I get to show off. So it works. This was one I did called Lighthouse Bright House. This is a large. Have I shown a large yet? Let's show a large. Why not? So this kind of gives you a sense of how a large would fit on this kind of frame. So again, similar. It's a little longer. You can kind of see that. So it's plenty of space to go from here. Yeah, the sleeves are a good length. It is very, very crisp and clear in terms of the printing, which I'm very, very happy with. So there's lots of options here in terms of what we can do here. This is a new design I've actually just printed off. So this one is called Word Vomit. Yes, based off of the Mean Girls reference. So what we have here is a medium, and let's see how this does. All right, so again, same length-ish. But very clear, very crisp, very bright, which is nice. I've enjoyed... I'm not going to lie, I'm actually kind of shameless. I really love the stuff I'm making. I want my clothing company to do better. So I'm pimping myself out, and I'm using what I got to show you guys what I do. So I hope you enjoy this in its own way. So there you go. You can see they're usually the same front and back, on the sides, on the arms. It's all usually there. I also brought some prototypes of ones that I haven't run professionally. So this one was called Lighthouse, or this one was also called Lighthouse. This design never really took off. And the reason why is that you can't really tell through the camera, but this one's much more polyester. It's much more like shiny and slick. It doesn't feel good. It's a little tighter, which maybe will be fun to show off in this context. Yeah, as you can see, it hugs the curves a little more. It definitely has more of like an athletic track feel, but that's why we didn't end up going with this company overall, just because it is kind of that weird, slick, kind of gross feeling. Yeah, so this one, not such a fan of. We didn't end up going with this one overall. Also, I retired this design because I don't think anyone liked it, but if anyone wants this shirt, it is a... large? Medium. It is a medium. Let me know. If you think it's something good that could work, that's great. I think that's super cool and interesting. This is another one we didn't go with because this one also feels like super... You can even see it. It's shiny. And like that kind of just shows how... It's not great. But this one's actually this right here. As you can see, this painting on display here. But yeah, this was something I was trying to do for a fundraiser. That didn't really go anywhere, unfortunately, but I still got one of the shirts because why not? For as shiny and slick as it is really comfortable, but like you can tell this is polyester, whereas the other ones feel much more natural. They're much more comfortable and much more cozy. So yeah, I also did swim trunks for a while. I would take off my pants right now, but I probably won't because, it's not that kind of video for YouTube. But yeah, this is the swim trunks. They do stretch. I might do swim trunks again soon. I don't have them up currently, but that's what it is. This is my body now, so I hope you enjoy it. Will I do anything with it in the future? Yeah, probably. I've been going through a lot of health stuff, a lot of relationship stuff, where I've been very confined in what I can do with my body. And so, because of that, it has been a little bit, it's been challenging. It's definitely been a challenging year with a lot of figuring things out. And I don't know where I stand on a lot of it yet still, but yeah. This was an old version we did of my mom's painting, so this is actually her work. But as you can see, when we printed it out the first time, it actually came through very, very blurry and gross. So that's not what I'm looking to replicate here. It's also a big shirt. So this one didn't really fit very well, like even when I first got it. It's like this one, it just, I'm never a fan of this particular one, but when I redid it, I vamped up the colors. It's much more bright, much more crisp now. So I actually use this as a paint shirt to do my other shirts with. So that's just how this works now. So I do have a couple hoodies here that I want to show off. This one's called, this one's actually a mosaic hoodie, so it's a combination of different patterns. And this is also a medium, I think. Yes, medium. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show this one off. I have some other ones here that are larges, so I'll at least try one of the larges. I put it on backwards. All right, let's try this again. There we go. There we go. God, my hair is crazy. I don't even want to bother with it. Yeah, this is medium. This is how mediums fit. As you can see, they're actually pretty good. Like, they're pretty solid. I actually wear my mediums all the time. What I loved about this mosaic hoodie is that I wanted to do more of these, where it's actually a bunch of different patterns. A lot of the patterns I've retired because I don't find that they're as nice or as crisp as I want them to be. So, yeah, you guys are friends here. So if you're watching this, I'm assuming that you have some interest in what I do outside. You probably don't, but whatever. I don't care. If you're here, you're watching this, one of you might buy a shirt, and then that's one more sale than I've got in the past 2 months. So, we'll keep it up. We'll see what happens. This is, she has the moon. This is a large t-shirt, so you can see how a large fits versus a medium. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I was really happy with this one. I really loved how this turned out. There was a little bit of blur on it, but it still captures beautifully. Like, you can see that the colors really pop. You can see the face really nicely. It accentuates, which is nice, which I like. So, yeah, and I know what you're here for. You're here to see the ones that don't fit very well. So, let's show some of those off. And if you like them, cool. If you don't, that's fine as well. This is a women's size. This is women's size small. Are they both size small? They're both size small. So you're getting a show either way. This one's called Molly Mind Blow. So I'll show you the t-shirt first. I do have the label still on this one because I'm not a woman small, and I hope to actually use this for a photo shoot one day. But let's see how a woman small fits versus the other shapes. So as you can see, it's a little tighter. But I am also not designed for this size. But still, like, that's not bad. I wouldn't wear this to a bar. Or maybe I would. I probably would, yeah. But yeah, this is the woman's small. You can see it's very, very, shall we say, form-fitting. So, yeah, this is it. I do have another one. It's same as pattern as before. It's also just a woman small, though, so I don't know if that's as interesting for people here. But you know what the heck? Let's see. Let's see how it do. So just need to be very careful about taking it off so that I don't rip anything, because it's a little tight. And because of the fabric I use, because it is a little tighter, you want to make sure that when you're taking it off, I'm not ripping it, because I do want to use this for future things. So, put that down there. This is another woman's small. This one has actually been washed before, so it might fit a little looser, maybe it's a little tighter, but this will kind of give you an example of how it looks pre-washed versus post-wash. So what you can't see right away is that this one's actually much more comfortable. Like, once you wash it, it actually kind of lightens up a little bit. Everything feels much more... my hair. Everything feels much more cozy and calm. It's much, much nicer. And once you actually settle into it, it does loosen up. It gets very, very floaty, very soft, very nice. So if you do get to try one on, I hope to get to see that at some point. But yeah. So just to kind of go over some basics, this one's called Stacking the Deck, by the way. This one here, this is a men's large as well. So I'm going to put this on. I'm going to put Sweeney Dreamy over top. And don't really have anything that'll show off how it would look, if things were bigger, or if there was... Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Hold on. But yeah, what we have is... I don't know. There's been lots going on in my life. And this is something that, while I'm hunting for another job, while I'm kind of figuring out what to do with the summer, this kind of gives me a chance to explore a little bit more of, what it would do, or what things do for... I don't know what I'm saying. Long story short, this is kind of... If you were bigger, this would kind of be how a large would fit. Again, very, very comfortable, very cozy, very soft. Especially once you lighten them up, because then everything kind of fits nicer and better. This one's called Sweeney Dreamy. And yeah. I guess my clothing's actually very flexible, very stretchy, which is good. Yeah. So you can kind of see this one has a very, very... It's a very soft, very flexible feeling, which is good. So, if you're looking for something that will suit a larger gentleman, this is actually a good choice. You can grow with it. There's some options here, so it's not just one thing or the other. And this is just now my giant pile of clothes on my chair that I now have to fold away and put back somewhere. So, yeah. This is kind of my hope, is that I can turn this clothing company into something that I can then share with more people. So, yeah. This is it. I hope you enjoy the clothing. I hope you get a chance to check it out yourself. And yeah, any words of support or wisdom you want to share with me, feel free. I do ask that you use the comments on YouTube. I try to keep this segment of my life separate from my professional side. It doesn't usually work because, once you put a picture out there, anyways, everything just goes everywhere. No one really cares about who you are. They just kind of want to, get off to your image. So, yeah, this is my thirst trap bait. I hope it worked. I hope you at least have some interest in my clothing. Share it with a friend. Do whatever you want. If you have any questions, please do let me know, because I am trying. I do want this to be more... I don't want to say a safe space, but I do want this to be more of an outreach for me, so that I can actually start to do this again and have support. And I don't know if I'll gain more weight right now. It's possible, but I'm already much bigger than I was when I started last time. And I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. My body's kind of settled on this shape, on this image. And, if something happens and I gain weight, that's great. If something happens and I lose weight, that's also fine. I'm not so tied to a body type in my head. It's kind of just always been me seeking ways to be comfortable with myself. And so that's why I do things like body painting. That's why I do things like this, so that I can present myself in my natural state and talk to you guys, because you're real people, mostly, usually, sometimes. And real people usually respond to real people. So I hope that... I know one thing that a lot of people do is that they will kind of have this conception of you, because you're on this, that you're open to oh, I did this. You can put Tumblr and like GIF my image, and I'm just like, I don't like that, because then it's not me releasing, it's other people being like, oh, I see what you do, I think you're hot, and I'm going to take that for myself. That always rubs me the wrong way. That's kind of why I stopped doing this whole thing in the first place. So yeah, not trying to whine, not trying to complain, just trying to say, this is me, please respect that. And I am a real human. I don't always seem like it, but I am. And I'm just trying to make a go of being self-employed, and that's hard. And because it's hard, it's kind of why I'm starting here, because this is one of the places I can go where I can actually just talk normally and have people respond. So yeah, I do appreciate the kind comments that you guys leave and that you say. The assholes who make your own comments, good for you for living your truth, but no one wants to hear that, and you're an asshole. So yeah, I don't quite know what to say, or I don't quite know what to do next. So if you do have any suggestions for future things, feel free to let me know on the comments, and I'm happy to respond from there. All right, thanks. Bye.